Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to V-Racer Hoverbike. Now I'm going to kickstart this video with a pretty bold statement. This might just be the very best VR racing game I've played to date on the Quest platform. Now, I'm not including all VR platforms in that, I'm not including all VR racing games, but certainly on the Meta Quest platform, I think this is the best racing game I've played so far. I absolutely love this. It's so content rich, it's so wonderfully polished, and it has so many fantastic quality of life design choices that I can't help but just immediately fall in love with it. Plus, the devs made me this. Look at this! This is the real reason I'm being so positive about it. That and the fact this is a sponsored video because, of course, I am a shill. Thank you very much to Impact Reality and developers Vertex Breaker for sponsoring this video and for giving me access to the game. All jokes aside, if the game was rubbish, I would say it's rubbish. This being a sponsored video doesn't make a slight bit of difference to me at all. It is just a fantastic game. Now, before I get into any of the actual content and start racing, let me just show you one really random thing which I think is very cool. You can actually grab elements of the menu screen and move them around and play with them like they're action figures. Like, this doesn't really add much to the game, but it's such a cool little touch. I don't think I've seen any other VR game where I can, like, reach out and grab elements in the menu and just kind of muck around with them in this way. And if I let go of them, they'll just snap back into place, and it's like I was never here. You can even do the same with this little figurine here and the bike that you've chosen. I can pretend that I'm riding on this bike, look. Although I'm doing a horse motion. Now, before I get into any racing, and before I show you what kind of content package you've got here, let me just show you the garage. Now, the garage is where you choose what you look like, and what you look like does matter if you're playing online because other players can see your full racing jumpsuit, your helmet, and your bike. Now, when you do play multiplayer races, and I have some multiplayer footage coming up in a little bit, you start in kind of a big circle and all the other racers are there, and you're sitting around a map of the track that you're selecting, and in there you can all chat and you can gesture and you see the full body representation of other racers. It's really, really nice. I'll show you some footage. But that's why this matters.
Beardo!
I'm sorry, I went to the shop.
Look at your suit!
He's got the green!
I went to the shop.
Whoa.
That suit is so good.
I went and got some.
You look like a kiwi. I mean,
a kiwi.
I do look a bit like a kiwi. You're
yeah.
not wrong. You're not wrong. The suit is so cool, and I love this little mini version that I can pick up and like look at as well.
Right? Have
Yeah.
a look at your suit.
I love it. It's
You
fantastic.
can put your man on the bike.
Can you?
Yeah.
Ish.
Well, you could do it
Kind of.
earlier. I can't do it now. Oh, there he is. I got him.
Not properly. He doesn't hold on to the handlebars or anything though, right? Like he's just.
It's good enough though. You can do it together.
It's like playing with action
yeah,
figures, I
do it
guess. Yeah.
together. It is.
There we go.
I'll talk
I'm
to the
gonna do
devs, see what we
another.
can do.
Now, I obviously have this specific suit that the devs have made for me. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. So I'm going to be wearing this. You can spin the suits around. You can see them full 360 degrees. And yeah, this one I just think looks really damn good. And they did it so quickly. I gave them my logo like 3-4 days ago before filming this, and they whipped this up, and I just think it's awesome. Now, each different suit, and there are a bunch of different suits, each one has different liveries that you can buy. Is it livery or livery? I'm going to go in on livery, and that's the word I'm going to say lots of in this video. So each suit has a different set of liveries, but if you don't like any of them, there is an editor, and you can just make your own. Choose the colors, choose the graphics, choose the positions of things. Just make something that represents you. And you can do the same for helmets, and you can do the same for bikes. So this is the first piece of content which I think is really, really cool, sets the game apart from other racing games. You can completely customize the way everything looks. Content-wise, this game is stacked. If you're playing it single player, let's just run through what you can do. Firstly, you do have achievements. Everyone likes achievements, and achievements are one of the ways that you can earn credits and level up your pilot license to buy better racing suits, bikes, helmets, livery items, etc, etc. So completing achievements gives you money. Then you have the career mode. Now the career mode is a set of, well, a bunch of different Grand Prix, let's call them. Let's use Mario Kart as an example, I guess. Loads of different Grand Prix to play through. You have to complete the last one to unlock the next one, but there's a bunch here, and there are more coming soon. Now each of these has a selection of races, so the onboarding has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races, and each of them play out like that. A series of races to win the championship. You know how Grand Prix or championships work. Then you've got quick race. In here, we have time trials, combat races, which are a bit like Mario Kart, shooting missiles at each other. Check it out. I can even grab this one. Neon Runner, which is basically Tron. Everything goes Tron colored. You have a light bike. Your suit is all kind of Tron neoned up, and the maps go all Tronified. You have Survivor, which is a endless runner mode, trying to survive for as long as you can. And then you can unlock Free Ride if you get to level 16. That's a lot of content. And within that, I think there's 30 different tracks to play on. That's 15 forwards, 15 backwards, so 15 unique tracks, but 30 total if you include the back and forth. And then you have the suite of multiplayer features. And multiplayer is online. As I say, it's got voice chat built in. You can gesture at each other when you're waiting on the starting line. You have the area where you talk. There's a lot of content here. And online, you can still play the Neon Tron mode. You can still play the reverse tracks. You can play combat races. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, here we are on the starting line, in the starting grid for this race. And hopefully the first thing you will notice is this game looks absolutely fantastic for a Quest game. And I don't want to downplay Quest. Quest has some fantastic looking games, but I was really surprised to see just how good this game looks. There's a great sense of scale in here, and all of these maps look unique and all have their own kind of sense of flair. They're all very different from each other. Now, when you start a race, firstly, you grab the bike and you kind of calibrate where it feels comfortable to you. Now, it has to feel right. You have to be able to kind of reach to the handlebars, because this game has a very physical movement mechanic. To move around corners, I will be moving my head, my chest, and my arms. So making sure my arms can be lined up with the handlebars is pretty important. Now, this is a combat race, so I will be picking up things, pickups, I guess, missiles and things as well. Now, if you want to go around corners, as I say, you have to fully tilt around the corners. It's a very physical racing game. Now, I am still learning, how much I need to use the brake and stuff, how much I need to really tilt to go around these corners. So I'm not incredible at the game yet. But the more I play, take that. That was a good missile. The more I play, the more I learn, and the more I absolutely love it. This game is frantic. It's fast. It feels fast. I think this is the closest thing we have to a new Wipeout in VR, I guess. I know we have an old Wipeout in VR, but we don't have any Wipeouts for modern VR platforms and headsets, which is a real crying shame. And this feels very close to that. I think if you've been dying for a VR Wipeout game, or a Tron game, or even just a good quality superbike game in VR, this will scratch the itch. Even though these are mines, even though these are hoverbikes, I think this will still scratch that itch for you. And honestly, on the online side of things, the online suite of options is where I think this game is really going to come into its own. Oh my god, I need to come third. I can't come fourth, because then I won't progress to the next race. It's fine. We can do quick races. We can cheat the content. We can make it look like I'm succeeding, even though I'm not going to be succeeding. Nah, we're getting fourth. We're getting fourth, baby. We're not getting third. We're going to have to do some quick races. Ooh! Bugger. I'm just not very good. Okay, so my little racer's going to be really upset now. He's kicking rocks because I came fourth, which means I don't progress to the next stage of this championship. I know, I suck, but it's okay. I can still show you all the other tracks, or a few other tracks, because everything is unlocked. Now, this is another part of the game which is just beautifully designed. So when you finish a race, you get some XP, you get some money, you get to pick a little loot box. I'm feeling like the middle is going to be good. I got 100 quid. That wasn't fantastic. And then you get to watch your replay of the race. Now, that doesn't sound anything too crazy, but this is so well designed. So I can scrub through the race to any specific point, as you can see here. Go there, back to the start. I can change the replay speed. Let's knock it down to 0.1. That's like a tenth of the normal speed. Nice and cinematic. You can change the camera angle, orbit view, side view, front view, or chase view. You can change the ratio of the capture. It's even more cinematic. That's my favorite. 21:9 with the big black bars at the top and the bottom. I think that's amazing. And then you can even do this. Hold on, let's try and get to a cool bit. me going around a corner or something. Okay, that looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. We go to this button here, and then I'm in the race. I can use my little tablet to take photos. This is the photo mode. Go up and down. I can move here, spin back around. That is actually a really cool photo. So let's, how do I do this? That one there, that one there. Here we go. So I frame my photo. Let's move forward a bit. I want to go here. Frame me up, and then we'll take a picture with the cinematic mode. There we go. There we go. Screen grab, and then I can change the exposure. I can add a vignette. I can make it chromatic, or chromatic aberration, sorry. I can change the colors. Like, what other VR racing games like have these kinds of features? Certainly none that I can think of on the Quest platform. And there it is, my new picture that I just took, hung on the wall. And there's an old picture that I took a few days ago in a different race. How cool is that? Now, you can save full replays if you want to. You can have loads of replays. You can learn where you're going wrong if you're doing time trials. And if you join a multiplayer lobby where the race is already in progress, you can sit there and spectate. And you can choose who to spectate, choose the camera angles, do all that stuff I just showed, but for a race that's in progress. So you're not going to be bored if you're joining races late. There's so much going on here. Right, let me just show you a couple more tracks. Let me show you a combat race, and we'll do one with a loop. Yeah, let's do... Is that a loop on that one? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice big loop on that. I just love the way this game has been created. It is so polished. It really is. These guys are flexing on us with this game. Look at this gorgeous track. Like, this is crazy. I love the little flat people, and I noticed that they're not humans either. Like, that guy there looks like he has like a fish head or like a fly head. Like he's like the fly. Oh, I can see a bit better that side. That guy's a goblin. He looks like he's got a potato for a face. Like, it's just weird, creepy creatures. Okay, let's go about there. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start there. That feels right. Start. Okay. Whoa, okay. See if I can place a little bit better than 5th on this one. No, I was 4th, wasn't I? Which wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Oh, okay, I'm not doing great already. How do they get so low around these corners? Honestly, but that's the thing I need to figure out. Like, if you brake, then get around the corners is easier. And I think you do need to brake. My knee-jerk reaction is to, like, not brake and just go as fast as I can, but I think that's the wrong thing to do. Oh, loop the loop, baby! I've got a boost, so I'll use it now. There we go. See you later, guys. Oh, now, I did have a race against GT where I was out in front for, like, maybe a lap. And then he just gets so far ahead. Like, he had a 30-second lead on one of these races, which was just obscene. And I don't really know how he's doing it. Oh, come on. Come on. I think once you get it down and you really figure out how to get around these corners in the best way, you could become unstoppable in this game. Like, I think there could be a real hunger for this game to have, like, online leagues and stuff. And a little bit like we're seeing with Mario Kart World at the moment, like, I think people could really figure out, like, the fastest ways around these tracks. Granted, you can't do shortcuts and things, but, like, there's certainly going to be ways to, like, perfect lines and things. Oh, I just really like this game. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Put some mines down, I think. Where am I? Am I 3rd? I think I'm 3rd. Yeah, I'm 3rd. But I'm quite far behind the next guy. Now, I'm not sure what the devs have said about any kind of potential PSVR 2 or PC VR ports. But I feel like, certainly for the PSVR 2 audience, there's got to be a real hunger for this, because PlayStation is sitting there with the Wipeout license and they're not doing anything with it with PSVR 2 in mind, and I think that's kind of crazy. This capitalizes on that audience in a big way. Like, yes, it's bikes rather than the kind of the spaceships, I guess, of Wipeout, but it has that aesthetic down to a T. Like, it's so well made. That was 4th again, by the way. I can't help but come 4th. By the end of this video, I would have at least come 3rd. That's a very low bar to set for myself, but I'm not very good at racing games, so I have to set low bars. Right, let me just flick through some of the tracks that you have available. So you've got a bunch of different leagues, and each of them kind of has a different aesthetic or a vibe. So this one has these tracks here. I say there are lots of tracks. You've got them all forwards, and you've got them back as well, so you've got the reverse versions here. Covus League, these look a bit more like pod racing, very dusty Tatooine style levels. There's a car league, very icy. I think the tracks are gorgeous. The Space League, super spacey, super out there. Hoverbike GP, and these ones are all, these feel like real life places. You've got Italy circuit, Spain, Malaysia, Australia, France, America. Let's do one of these, because these really do look and feel like actual locations. I don't know enough about racing to confirm if they are, but they certainly look like that. Let's do Australia. Yeah, nice big simple track. I love doing that. Nice big simple track. Now I don't know if getting lower on the bike like stops you from having like more drag. I imagine it probably doesn't, but you never know. Oh, so yeah, this is like a proper, like a superbike GP track. It certainly feels that way. Look at it. It's a gorgeous game. It is a gorgeous game. I think Quest audience are going to lap this up because there's a real hunger for good, high-quality racing games on the platform, and there just aren't many of them. It's a real gap in the in the library, I think. And this is just primed and ready to capitalize on that audience that wants a good racing game that's got a good learning curve that they can play with friends. And the online suite is really, really good, honestly. Like the voice chat is crisp, clear. I didn't experience really any lag. It performed really well. I've got no complaints. I really have no complaints about this game. Oh, okay, I'm doing much better on this track. These earthbound tracks are clearly more my speed. I fired my missiles, just it was fun. Someone shot me with missiles as I fired missiles into the dust. Stop, leave me alone. I'm not shooting you, why are you shooting me? Can I finish a lap in first place? That'd be good. What's a tight corner? That's a very tight corner. Holy heck. It's fine. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We're back. Right. Off we go. Heading for the finish line of lap 1. Look at that. I did a whole lap in first. Come on. I'm really fighting for second place right now. I know it's not the biggest thing in the world. Oh. No. That was so close to kind of closing that gap and getting first. That's fine. I'll take a second place. Oh, I will take second place. Yeah, look at these fireworks. Woohoo! I want to raise my hands at this point, but I can't. They're stuck to the handlebars. Oh, I actually got a podium that I can show you. Look, there we go. Silver medal. Not bad at all. I'll take that. I really hope people use this photo mode because it is fantastic. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. I think the only thing that I would probably add to the photo mode, if it could be added, is a way to kind of change the point of focus, like blur the background focus here, aperture, change the aperture. If you could do that, that could be crazy. Look at that, that's such a nice picture. Saving that one. Should I put a no vignette for that? Let's save it. It's going right on my wall. Now that is a nice picture. I love that. That looks so good on the wall there. Right, I'm going to finish off with one of the neon Tron style races. Now you can see here, this is what my little jumpsuit looks like now. It's gone very Tron-y, just red neon colours, and my bike is the same. Now again, when you play these races in multiplayer, this is what the other opponents look like, and the tracks change as well. So the tracks go very Tron-y, very neon. And if you play the Tron mode, you have access to all the tracks. All the tracks from the main game, but they are Tronified or neonified. Now we're going to do this one here because it's got some crazy loops. Look at that. That is not a flat track. It's up, it's round, it's all bloody over the place. It's a great track. Right, let's jump straight into it and we will wrap this one up. Oh my word.
This game is elevated.
Gone now.
Oh,
Wait,
It's 5 out of 5 now.
cool.
Yeah, 5 out of 5 rating. Yeah, GT was ready to flag this off.
This is sick.
Now it's like
Wait, this is so
Oh,
insane
what?
update.
And GT's gone, already 30 seconds ahead somehow.
Yeah, right? Benjo, you're first.
Only for a second, mate, only for a second.
He still is. Oh, I love this track. Speed.
Woo.
Ooh, fuck that.
This is so cool. It's like Rainbow Road.
This is a bit like Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I think the frame rate's suffering more in this mode than any other, which is weird because you think it would.
Stop complaining because you're not in first. Shut up. I know what you're like.
He's like,
Working fine for me.
the next thing you know, GT's gonna be like, oh yeah, it kicked me out. That was so
My
weird.
game crashed.
Oh my god. Okay, I messed
She
up
did
there.
it.
He's back in first. It's all right. The status quo has been resumed.
Oh, my frame rate's better now. It's
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I've lost it.
Yeah,
I'm bounced off the walls.
loading.
Oh, this is so funny.
Oh
When
wow.
everyone stop firing shit at me.
Get out.
Are you right behind me?
Get out of my way.
How about you just overtake me? Go on if you can.
I'm trying.
Oh, there you go. See you later. Eat that.
It's constantly putting your bum in my face as I'm trying to get past this stuff.
Don't pretend you don't love it, Steve.
Oh,
Hey,
mate. I was
not
doing
online,
alright
not
and now I'm
online.
right at the back now.
No, I'm at the back.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, I'm at the back.
Oh,
Oh, it's Eric? Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
There is a backpack.
there's a real backpack. Ah!
I can lock onto him
I
if I get
swear my
close.
bike is so much slower than everybody else's. I swear to God.
Yeah, I know. Blaming his tools.
That loop is really hard to like maintain.
Oh. No.
The
Man,
racing
I'm
line.
getting so much crap thrown at me.
You deserve it. You deserve
Another
it.
one. No.
Someone give him another one.
I got
David
two in a
Duggan's
row
in
there.
first.
Oh, he deserves it. He's been the underdog. He's been struggling to take that position all game.
I know. I know.
Keep it, David. I want you to have it
now.
Come on.
Shit.
That corner sucks as
Oh,
well.
how did you do that?
Yeah, but watch what I do afterwards. I bounce around like a drunk guy.
yeah. Sometimes the ping off the wall helps. No.
Whew.
Oh, I'm bouncing off every wall there.
You probably need to bounce off a couple more.
It's
Just
my
balance
stress.
it out.
My
I heard-
stress.
It undoes the bouncing if you bounce off a couple more.
I tried it. Doesn't work.
Oh,
I'm
Anyone's
really noticing
abs
this
cleansed.
energy bar that we have now.
wait, we
at
had
the
that
bottom?
before, dude. That's not new.
Oh, so
Yeah, but why is
close.
the wind so low?
Whoa, who was that?
That was
He
me.
flew past
Hello.
Got a break coming up to the end.
You know what? I don't mind being beaten by GT by 5 seconds. That's fine.